Hello everyone and welcome back to the SteemTrail gaming news. Today is the 20th of December 2017. My name is Kralizec and I will be your host for today. So today we got 4 interesting pieces of news for you. We're going to start with a possible new IP from Blizzard, including some vehicles. For Honor, groping controversy will be up next. Then some reality TV, but for streamers. And last of all, the Steam community being banned in China. But let's go back to Blizzard and start right there. So there has been a new job listing that sort of teases that there might be a new game coming out of Blizzard. Probably not soon, as Blizzard likes to take time with their games, and they can because of the shitloads of money they have. So right now there's the job opening that says Blizzard is seeking a senior software engineer to help create vehicles and build vehicle handling features in a robust first-person engine for an unannounced project. This is pretty interesting. Vehicles, Blizzard, unannounced project. So what could this be? Blizzard has obviously gone into some first-person games lately with Overwatch, so they certainly do have the technology to make good first-person shooter games. But the question is, will this be a shooter? Who knows? So I potentially am thinking StarCraft first-person shooter. But that's just what I want to see, because I really like the StarCraft universe. And it has a ton of open space for little stories here and there, especially for first-person shooters. Obviously, long ago, there was a project that wanted to be a StarCraft shooter. Never really came to be. And this could be it. And occasionally, you could drive vehicles to get to place. Some other speculations I heard from my friends were things like, oh, a Blizzard racer, I want that. But I was like, first-person racer? I'm not sure. Usually I like to play my racers as a almost third-person view, you know, so you see the car. But obviously this is also possible. But my own personal guess is this is going to be a story-heavy first-person shooter. Also, it could be something for Overwatch. No, not directly Overwatch. It could be inside the Overwatch universe. And it could be a bit more story-based game. That is also certainly possible. I'm unsure whether we will see a completely new IP this soon after Overwatch from Blizzard, because they like to milk their IPs to an absurdity. But I can certainly see a story-based, single-player first-person shooter coming out of Blizzard, and that is my personal guess for this project. But anyways, if you do have some sort of experience making vehicles work and how they handle, well, you should apply, because who doesn't want to work at Blizzard? It's probably one of the best places to work at. And either way, let's move on to the next piece of news for today. Next up, so For Honor, Ubisoft's big game from last year that didn't really become that big as they hoped so. It's sort of this like casual fighter, I would call it. I actually had some fun with it in its beta when it was available for free. It's not a game I would recommend to everyone, but if you do like ninjas fighting knights, you know, that sounds way cooler than it actually is, then For Honor is certainly here for you. And there was an update on December 15th, and it replaced one of the finishing animations. And let me just play this animation for you guys. So here it is. And you see, touches her breast, and then she kills him. So this is the Valkyrie character. Yeah, this stirred up a big controversy. Why? It's in this game, people get brutally murdered. People get destroyed heavily, you know. some comments of people killing unarmed person while they'll knee helplessly while their character laughs and slit their throats. That's fine. That's what one Redditor said. Crushing someone's fucking skull using nothing but bare hands while they'll scream. That's also fine. Oh, but you cannot touch somebody's breast because that is too far. And I completely agree with him. Like, seriously, this is what we need to remove from our games? I sort of understand why this happened. Why it was removed. Because it could potentially trigger the group H change from ESRB, the rating. Because right now, For Honor doesn't have any sexual themes. And this is sort of there, I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem like really that big of a deal. But yeah, ESRB can be weird at times, especially for AAA titles. So I understand why they took it out. But the fact that this sparked a controversy is baffling to me. Though I am probably not helping. Our third piece of news today is Twitch has announced a new reality series, essentially, you know, reality TV, that will pit streamers against each other with a chance to win $60,000. What the fudge? So, essentially, this is something along the lines of American Idol, America's Got Talent, anything like that. Essentially, streamers, currently it's only for streamers from the US, Canada, or United States, just will face challenges designed to test important streamer skills and be evaluated by the panel of Twitch judges. Why are we doing reality TV on Twitch? I think a lot of us gamers actually ran to PC games and to the internet in general to get away from these things. We don't want them being included in our community. What's the other thing? I think it will be fairly successful either way because people are dumb and there's probably a decent number of people who will actually enjoy this. And to that I say, I actually think the price is pretty low. $60,000, yes, it's a year's income for many people. It's certainly not little money. It's a good amount of money. But for being spotlighted this much, it's not that much. The only benefit a lot of streamers will get from this is actually the fact that it will bring them a lot of publicity. And that will certainly help them. Even the ones that get kicked out within the first day. I don't know how exactly it will be set up. If it will be a daily thing, a weekly thing, whatever. Let's say it's a daily thing. So even the people who get kicked out during the first day will probably get a decent bump in their subscriber numbers. And this is pretty much set up not for the big guys. This is set up for up-and-coming stars of this Twitch stream. So I think actually what Twitch is intending here is to broaden their high-value Twitch streamers and to have some sort of say on who actually becomes one of them, because they will be the ones selecting who gets to compete. The Twitch judges will probably have a lot of say in who goes forward, and Twitch will certainly have a say in the opinion of the judges as well. So, interesting thing. I personally will not be watching it. Though if it comes to Europe, I might try to apply, because why the hell not? $60,000, it's $60,000, and I'm not really popular on Twitch because I don't really stream on Twitch much. I just haven't gotten into that habit yet. I really need to do. I Twitch on YouTube more because it's just easier for me. So if it comes, I actually might just try to apply because, again, why the hell not? And our last piece of news today, and this one is actually serious. The Steam community has been blocked in China. So, you know, all the things like forums, blogs, inventories, anything that essentially gives you access to talk to people has been blocked in China. Steam in the store is still available for Chinese people, so they can still buy games, but they cannot chat with anybody. They cannot look through other people's inventories. I'm not even sure if they can even look at other people's profiles at this point. And this is obviously just more in line with the communist China sort of general censorship of their internet, where they want to control what other people get to see, what their people get to see. And I don't like it. Maybe in the future this will be somewhat lifted with at least an access to the internal Chinese community, but that would probably require a lot of work from Steam, from Valve. But I actually think they might go with it. It depends on how ethical Valve wants to be, and at this point I'm not really sure. There are some things that they do great, there are some things that where they are just horrible, though I gotta say they have been getting significantly better over the past years. And with that being said, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's gaming news. If you did, please consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. If you're watching this on Steam, consider giving us an upvote and following our blog. And comment, because we really want to know your opinions on all of these topics. And with that, that's going to be it. So see you guys later with more gaming content.